Welcome everybody. Today is Friday, February the 3rd. And me, the Fluffy Gamer, back at it again. Went out, did some thrifting, stayed pretty close to where I live. Didn't go too far away today. Just hit up some local spots. Only found places at two places. Found 1, 2, 3, 4 items at a local Goodwill. Paid 9 plus 5, so like 14 bucks. Going up on the bay if anybody is interested. I don't think it's really anything special, but I've been getting a lot of brand new sealed items lately. Kind of like, if you got to find anything to sell, obviously brand new is where you want it at. So let's go ahead and get into the finds of today at the local Goodwill. This was originally marked for $19.99 brand new. Should be able to get right around 10 bucks plus shipping for a movie called, and I like this movie, Mission to Mars. I bought it when it came out. I was buying a bunch of movies back in the day. It was like the popular thing, just had to have, you know, new movie Tuesdays. Went out and bought whatever came out that I wanted to watch. Brand new factory sealed, going up on the bay. Should be able to get close to 10 bucks, right around 10 bucks. Same thing with this one. Another brand new sealed movie, special collector's edition. Remember when they did a lot of the DVDs you'll buy, they were always special collector's edition. But this is a movie called Sunset Boulevard. Meticulously restored frame by frame. Features exclusive rare footage, over 3 hours of new and exclusive bonus features. Brilliant picture, quality, and sound. Sunset Boulevard. Brand new factory sealed. Never seen this one before. It looks like black and white, maybe? The cover makes it look in color, so I don't know. I don't know. Who's in it? I don't know anybody. So, going up on the bay, this is widescreen, or Paramount collection, probably widescreen and full screen. Most of them used to come that way, but going up on the bay, should get around 10 bucks for that one. This one that I found, this one was actually used. The very only item that I picked up today that was used. Kino Video, got excited, thought maybe this was worth a little bit of money. It is, but not as much as, you know, I was anticipating. I was hoping closer to like 15 to 20, but it's looking more like right around the $10 mark for a movie starring Joan Crawford, Jack Palance, and Gloria Graham. Probably butchered the name, but whatever. In a movie called Sudden Fear. Looks like an older title. Sudden Fear. Kino Video. Is that black and white? That is definitely black and white. Does come with chapter insert in the disc. Because it is used, I could take a look. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Going up on the bay. Sudden Fear. Probably a good movie. I like the older style movies. They were pretty creative. A lot of it was like new, you know, so you come up with certain type of stories that you didn't expect. But you know, it's hard to come up with new stories, new movies, something that will throw you off. But yeah, Sudden Fear, going up on the bay, should be able to get right around 10 bucks, right about 10 bucks. Going up on the bay, this is in great shape. The last thing that I found over at the local Goodwill, this I was hoping that would go for like, I don't know, 20, 25 bucks. It looks like, you know, a box set, especially sealed, that would go for about that much. But it does still have the original sticker for $15.99. And that is a, I already forgot the name. The guy's name is Spencer Tracy is one of the guys. And then Katharine Hepburn. Yeah, Katharine Hepburn. So I'm taking it that they were all in each of these movies, each 4 films. This is a Tracy and Hepburn, the signature collection. Comes with the Spencer Tracy Legacy tribute by something. Katharine Hepburn. And then Woman of the Year. And then Adam's Rib and Pat and Mike. A couple of these I come across quite often used. Not really worth much, but Brand new sealed. I figured, what the heck, pick it up. Picked it up for $4.99 from the local Goodwill. Yeah, maybe 12, 13 bucks plus shipping. There's definitely a little bit of meat on the bone. So I'm going to grab it. It's in great shape. I don't see any damage to the box, no crunching of any kind, no tears in the seal. So I was like, what the heck? There's some money to be made. So I picked that up. That's all I got at the local Goodwill. I went to a few other Goodwills, struck out, ended up coming back over to BookOff. Even though I was in the BookOff yesterday, there's so much stuff in there. You can't get to all the aisles. Especially, I'm usually in there for right around an hour. And there's just so much stuff to look at. There's no way you can go through the whole store in one sitting, or at least within an hour. An hour is quite a bit of time being in that store, but I do love being in there, especially when I come across new stuff. I'm like, oh, this is new, this is new. Especially if I don't recognize it. You know, maybe it's worth something, maybe not, who knows. But, you know, I get some knowledge out of finding stuff and figuring out if it is worth money, if it's not. You know, sometimes they're overpriced, sometimes they're underpriced, and I find out, you know, not worth much, or they are worth some good money. But I did pick up 2 items over at the BookOff today. I spent about 15 bucks. What did I spend? 5 plus 9, so 14. 14 and change with tax. A little less than 15 bucks maybe. Right around 15 bucks. This one I grabbed, they had one used for 12 bucks. And then right next to it was the same copy, but this was brand new sealed from Best Buy, originally only $7.99. And BookOff had it marked for $4.99, so I grabbed it because it goes for about 10 bucks. That's the cheapest I see it going for, selling. So figured I'd get about 10 bucks for a Jet Li film. This is Quentin Tarantino presents Jet Li in Hero. Hero. Brand new factory sealed. Originally from Best Buy. So originally only $7.99. That was a great deal whenever they came out. But going up on the bay, never seen it. Probably the find of the day. I see them selling used for around 10 bucks. I've seen a couple sold recently for around 23 bucks. But for whatever reason, there's not that many available. There's 2 available right now. One is, they're both used. One is asking 37 and one is asking well over 100 bucks. Not sure what I'll be able to get, but this one is actually brand new sealed. I found Wet Movie 1's uncle, Uncle Ronnie, who is currently sitting in jail right now, Ron Jeremy, doing some very naughty things, being a bad man, and apparently is unfit for trial, so not sure what they're going to do with him. But this is, I'm pretty sure it's just a documentary called Porn Star, The Legend of Ron Jeremy. I found my uncle, or I found my dad's stash back in the day. He had some bunch of VHS tapes that had Ron Jeremy in it. So I would always like sneak in there when nobody was home and give it a nice little watch. You know, not really watching Ron, but, you know, watching the chicks and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, teenager stuff. But anyways, this is brand new factory sealed. Ron Jeremy, full length, uncut, and unrated porn star. Legend of Ron Jeremy. Brand new factory sealed. Going up on the bay. I'm not keeping it for myself. Paid $9 bucks, $9. A good old BookOff. Find of the day? Probably, definitely. I know they go for at least 23, or have sold for 23. So I should be able to at least get that much. But just because of the rarity and the limited options of buying this, if you really want it, maybe I can get a little more. Maybe not. I don't know. But I don't know. I'll probably start it off maybe $49.99. You know, brand new sealed. That seems like a great deal with the 2 used ones. So maybe somebody will buy it. Maybe not. If not, then I'll just lower it. You know, little by little, every few days. Every like 5, 6, 7 days, at least once a week, I'll go through all the items that I have that haven't sold in. I'll lower it a little bit here and there. So going up on the bay, that's going to do it for today. Friday, February the 3rd, time to go get my car washed. Go head out and do some lifting. Should be busy Friday. Hoping so. See you guys on the next. Oh, wait. We got to do the Mr. Nichols and the Mr. Jason thing. Try to stretch it out to my 10 minutes. My stack of the day, right there. It's small. That's definitely what she said. But Not with Ron Jeremy. Apparently, he hung like a horse. But, yeah, that's going to do it. See you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.